Hey everyone, it's Susan here, and I wanted to give an update on my container garden. And it is mid September, and let's go. I think we'll start over here. So, right here, these are tiny Tim tomato plants, and I started them from seed. I started them on the same day. I don't know why one is bigger than the other, but it is what it is, and they are very, very healthy looking. And as you can probably see, there's rain on them. It is misting right now as I'm even recording this video, but they are both very, very healthy looking. Thank goodness. Um, I do have two rose bushes, one there and one down there. They are petite rose bushes, so they're good for container gardening. And yeah, so at this point in time, the roses are pretty much gone. So I have to do a little research to see what I need to do with them now. Like, I'm not sure if they look like this because it's the end of the season or what. I mean, the plant itself is healthy. All the, for the most part, the leaves are green. Um, so I have to figure that out. And I think I have to also get some rose fertilizer, which I don't have. So I think that would help as well. Okay, so going over here. So I have 9 pea plants, and I'll take you around and I'll show you all of them. The 6 right here, there's 2 in each of these bins, are probably my healthiest. And I do have some flowers, which means that I'm gonna have some pea pods. Here's another flower right here. And this is a different type of pea than this one. So that's why the plants look so different. Like, that's more of a bush style, where this one is more of a vine. And yeah, but they're growing. And I started them from seed, and they're growing. It still amazes me. Sorry, it just amazes the heck out of me that that I can grow something from a seed. Um, so I'm really, liking that. And one thing I have to say, as a artistic type person, one thing that I just love about these pea um, plants here, and I felt the same way about my cucumber plants, that you guide them up the trellis so that they can stay strong and stay off the ground and all of that. And it's just almost an art in itself. I know that sounds weird, but I think it just looks so pretty the way that they're woven, in and out of the trellis. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess, but it just makes me smile. Okay, so let's talk lettuce. So I have a whole bunch of leaf lettuce planted. Some of it I've harvested and have eaten, and it's very good. And I'll show you those. But I had planted more lettuce seeds that should be up. Some are popping up, but some are not. So these are older, but in here I had planted more seeds, and they just didn't come up at all there. Um, so my lettuce is not like really, really good. Like, so over here, this is an old one. I have harvested some leaves off of this one, but like, that's a new one. But there should be another one over here that looks just like that, and there's not, so I don't get it. I'll show you a little bit more on the lettuce in a minute. So this is radishes. So they should be harvested at this point. They've been growing long enough for me to harvest them. And yeah, no, I have no radishes. This is my second round of radishes. My first ones didn't work either. So I don't know what it is with radishes, but yeah, no. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. They're supposed to be like one. one of the easiest things to grow, and I can't grow them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are more lettuces. So those are more recently planted. One thing that really apparently is growing really well for me are carrots. I mean, they're not ready to pull yet or, anything. In fact, they say that once they go through their first frost, they get even sweeter. So, they're going to be grown for a while. But I planted those seeds later than I planted these, so that's why these are, so much bigger. But they're very healthy. So the carrots, I'm super happy with. I hope that I actually get carrots. Yeah, so there's a couple more pea plants. Here's some more lettuce, and I should have more lettuce, and there's not. So these here I especially harvested. And I'm doing the cut and grow again method, which means, because it's a leaf lettuce and not a head lettuce, that I can cut them and they will grow back, except I don't know if it's working. So I'm trying to be patient. I'm not very patient, but I'm trying. So hopefully they grow back. So this pea plant is not doing well. Look at it. It's just not a happy little camper. Although it does appear that there might be another one growing down there. I don't know, but it's not looking good. But in here, I have peas, or I have lettuce, I have carrots, and something else. I don't know. And I just threw seeds in this one to see what would grow. So we'll see, as they grow, if I need to thin anything out, I will. But stuff is growing in there. And I have about 50 days until my first frost. So, all right, so let's talk flowers. So I cannot grow flowers. I have a hard time with flowers. And yeah, so this is an example. When I bought this at the nursery, it was beautiful. It's a zinnia plant. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And I'm telling you, within a week, it was looking really pretty poor. But I do know that you can cut these and they will grow more flowers. So that's what I did. So this is a new flower, this one right here. This I have to cut off, that I have to cut off. But you can see there's a bud here. There is a bud in there. There's a bud there. And there's a bud there. So I'm just going to keep cutting them, and I don't know. I'll show you more flowers that didn't grow for me. So over here, pea plant. I cut one pea pod off of this little pea plant over here, and it had 3 peas in it, and they were the best peas in the whole entire world. I just want to say they were super good. But I have lettuce, and I have lettuce growing around here. And there is my basil. I've cut that down several times, and it's growing again, So I keep drying the leaves and everything. So, but yep. So let me show you over here. I'm going to go right here. So this is a raised bed that I've tried to grow many flowers in. And so I'm going to show you what I have in here now. So the only thing that really appears to grow in here well is parsley. So I've had this parsley and that parsley since the end of May. And here it is September. So that's the only thing that is really growing in here. So I've cut them, I've used them, and they're growing again. But I did put some lettuce in here right there, and right there, because I figured, well, maybe I can grow lettuce, because I've tried growing dwarf sunflowers. So I had 3 over here, I had 3 over here. That one's the only one that's left, and that one there. And I They should be way bigger than that. And then these all in the middle here, I planted from seed zinnia, dwarf zinnia. And they grew this high, right? So that's my finger. I mean, they're about a finger length long, the long ones, or the taller ones. And I don't know. I can't grow flowers. I just can't. I don't know what to say. I don't know. And I need flowers. I need to grow flowers because, well, I need the pollinators in the summer. So I'm really trying to get some flowers growing. Now let me take you over here on the other side of my driveway. So over here I have pepper plants, and these are also from May. So the basil was from May, the parsley was from May, and these pepper plants were from May. So I know I can grow those three things because they're still growing and they're doing very well. And each of these pepper plants has multiple peppers on it right now. I'm just waiting for them to get big enough for me to harvest. And yeah, so I mean, I've harvested a bunch of them already, and yeah, so I've been doing well with the peppers. Yep, so you can see they're all hidden all throughout there. And over here, you know, I have more growing here, down here. And these over here, I mean, they're all the same pepper plant, but I have these that are turning red. So that's kind of cool. So I'm just going to kind of let them go and do their thing. Now, something I planted just a few days ago is some herbs. So I know I can bring these inside and through the winter, as well as my basil plant and even those tiny Tim tomato plants that I showed you. I can bring those inside as well. But I have chives, I have parsley, I have cilantro and dill. So I'm waiting for those to germinate. None of them have germinated yet. This is just a leaf. Oops, and the leaves are starting to come down here in New Jersey, just a little bit. So starting to get, yeah, leaves on the ground. This pepper is the one I'm really waiting. That's probably my biggest one, and I hope to harvest that soon. So that is it. So that is my September fall garden. And let me know if you have any questions, and I will come back in a month or so and do another video and show you where I'm at. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.